The new Surface Duo 2 was just announced, and there is plenty of changes to talk about. So let's dive in to all of those changes. So the Surface Duo 2 was finally announced, and it seems like Microsoft actually listened to the masses. It seems like they actually logged into all the tech blogs that reviewed the first Surface Duo and made all the right changes. So for those of you who don't know, the Surface Duo is a hybrid blend of Android and Windows. The Duo 2 is running Android 11, which has been skinned and themed so that it functions more like a Windows device. Now, I don't have my hands on the device, so I can't say if the software is actually improved, but based on their press release and their video and the tech that's inside, pretty sure it has. All right, and now let's dive into everything that's changed this year. So it's rocking 5G and has a Snapdragon 888 processor and comes in 3 different models, starting at 128 and going all the way up to 512. It has 8 gigs of RAM, so it should feel a little bit snappier than the previous version. Last version only had 6. The screens are made of Gorilla Glass Victus, which is excellent. You shouldn't have to worry too much about dropping it though. Glass is glass, and glass is probably gonna break. Each screen has a resolution of 1892 by 1344 and a refresh rate of 90 Hz and a peak brightness of 800 nits. That's pretty bright. You know what else is pretty bright? The future of this channel. Can't even say it. So if you haven't yet, and if you're new here, hit that like button and subscribe so you can get more videos like this one. If you're returning because you're already subscribed, welcome back to the cheesiness. And more about the screens, because the previous version had no external display, this one also doesn't have an external display, but you can view your notifications like phone calls, messages from the inside of the hinge. The screen kind of rolls out that way and you're able to get a peek and see who's calling, what the messages are, and time. And finally, for the cameras, they finally listened. We don't just get one camera this year. You'll be getting 4, and they all sound pretty great. The inside has a 12 megapixel camera and the outside has 3 cameras. The first is a 12 megapixel wide, second is a 12 megapixel telephoto, and third is a 16 megapixel wide angle. And for video, you're capable of shooting 4K and 1080p at 30 to 60 frames per second. You're even getting slow motion this year, up to 240 frames per second. And then there's the pricing. It's not cheap, but it's definitely not the most expensive device ever. It starts at $14.99 and it's gonna be available October 5th. But if you're somebody who definitely wants to get your hands on one, pre-orders are available now. So my question is to you guys. I mean, look, it's clear that foldables are kind of here to stay. Do you think that what Microsoft just announced is capable of battling the already popular Z Fold 3? I'd honestly love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to know if you're gonna pre-order one. Drop a comment below and let me know. That's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.